This course is designed to help satisfy the Hazmat Security Awareness and Safety Training Requirements 49 CFR 172.704, 3 and 4. Specifically, it will help you identify security risks associated with transporting hazmat, develop ways to enhance security, and how to recognize and respond to possible security threats. It also covers ways to stay safe when working with hazmat and what to do in the event of an emergency. After completing this course, you will be able to recognize potential hazmat security threats and ways to reduce them, identify suspicious behaviors and describe how to report suspicious activity, describe ways to stay safe while working around hazmat, and discuss where to find emergency response information and how to respond to an emergency. Millions of tons of hazmat are moved across the country every day to provide heat, fuel, medicine, raw materials for industry. The list goes on and on. If just one of those shipments were to fall into the wrong hands, the results could be disastrous. Our nation's law enforcement and military are being vigilant, watching over many potential targets such as ports of entry, government buildings, water supplies, sporting events, and major transportation hubs, to name a few. Your company should also be constantly monitoring the potential areas of weakness and assessing the level of risk at your facility. But ultimately, it's up to you as a hazmat employee to help ensure every hazmat shipment arrives at its destination safely and securely. Facilities that house or vehicles that transport hazmat may be targeted for sabotage. This may include the theft of hazmat with the intent to use it for destructive purposes somewhere else, including dangerous materials such as gasoline or other flammable materials or gases, poisons or materials that are poisonous when inhaled, combinations of materials that, when mixed, become potentially deadly weapons, and explosives. Hazmat security risks can vary greatly. For instance, an organized terrorist group could direct its members to obtain part-time or temporary jobs in which they have access to hazmat and then instruct them to carry out an act of sabotage or theft. A hacker with deadly motives could infiltrate a company's computer system and redirect an entire load of hazmat, causing a truck driver to unknowingly make a delivery to his or her accomplices at a phony company. A disgruntled employee who's angry with the company could decide to use his or her knowledge of hazardous materials to get revenge against company management. What's worse is it's not always easy to recognize a potential threat. Saboteurs may or may not be U.S. citizens. They may hold a blue or white-collar job. They may be radically religious or have no ties to any particular religion. A saboteur could be a complete stranger or a coworker who's infiltrated a legitimate business to gain trust and wants to appear like the average Jane or Joe. Bottom line is, the old saying, "You can't judge a book by its cover," may never have been truer.